So welcome to the GT Comedy Jam. Thank you guys for all coming out. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here tonight. Clap those hands, that's right. I'm Mista See the Enforcer, aka Poppy Collar the Bad Boy, a Skit Bags member family man. And I'm representing on the co-host side, Mr. GT Gangster Tacos Topolian, the infamous. One round of applause for Armenians. Show love for Armenians. Goddamn right. I think GT got a big booty just like Kim, but I don't want to look. It's kind of thick. But he's kind of thick, low key. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, guys. So, just want to welcome you to the show. Glad you're here. So we got to get you guys hyped. You guys feeling good tonight? Yeah. Are you motherfuckers drinking? That's what I'm talking about. Drunk and feeling good. I like it, I like it. Well, let's get you right into your first comedian for the night at the GT Comedy Jam. She's a beautiful young lady. She's well-talented. And in her free time, she kicks out babies. This shit is gangster. So put your hands together. Show some love for the wonderful comedian coming up. And show some love for Miss Wow 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 Joe.
I need to talk to you for a minute. First of all, did you just leave work because you still have a lanyard on? I said lanyard.
I am fresh off the Korean slave ship at LegalZoom.com, where I'm a fake internet lawyer. And yes,
And you wear a lanyard. Lanyard.
That's right. Team lanyard. Get your bitches in the bathroom. That's my motive for the day.
All right. Well, the reason I asked Mista See to stay is because he is an awesome beatboxer, and I have a rap song for you guys. We have Anuska Miller in the house. She's a yoga teacher, so she's gonna know all about this yoga, the yoga positions. Anybody else here do yoga? Any yoga fans? There we go. Yeah. I've done a lot of yoga. People are bending, they're wearing tight clothes, they're breathing very deeply. It's easy to find someone attractive in yoga class. And I had someone I found very attractive in yoga class, and I wrote him this song. It's called Yoga Position 69. Yeah, boy, I got a crush on you, no it can't be wrong, because it makes me want to sing this dirty rap song, because your body's tight, so's your ass, I'm staring at it all the time in yoga class. Yeah, check you out in downward dog, I like the way you hang your dong. No, but seriously, I couldn't catch a glance. Why you covering your willy with those baggy pants? Laying on a back in Shavasana, make me want to roll up on top of ya. Mix up our auras in a sexy stew. Put my third eye on your chakra too. Take a deep breath straight from your mouth, then blow it, blow it, blow it out. Work me up and down from behind in yoga position 69. 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 In the class when I try to meditate, it's so hard to lie there and not masturbate. Cause I'm thinking about you in a bendy pose. I want to get into that hatha flow. Let my energy convey my thoughts. It's shooting out from my G-spot. And all I need to transcend is for you to put your prana in. And all the nasty things I'm going to do to you, I'm going to have you calling me your new guru. And you already got me screaming, oh, it's for, oh my God, just take me home. We can go beyond, and bang it out just like this gong. And I'll be yours, and you be mine in yoga position 69. Position 69. Yoga position 69. Yoga position 69. Yoga position 69. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mista See.
Joe.
Woo! Oh my God. That was fun. Back in my single days. Yeah. I had too much fun in LA. I moved out here over 20 years ago. And I had a lot of fun. I went to UCLA, and I recently went back there a couple years ago to a frat party. 20 years later. It's crazy. 20 years later, and I can still do a keg stand. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, having the time of my life, like living it up, like I was a teenager again, you know? Just dancing with all these hot, sweaty young guys. End of the night, I'm there doing keg stand after keg stand. Some sorority bitch comes up to me. She's like, oh, are you trying to be cool? You could do a keg stand even though you're old? Like, no. I'm just trying to funnel the sperm toward my uterus. Seriously. No, they say that all this autism and all these birth defects are caused by women being older. And then they did a study. They found out it's the men's old sperm. It's the men's old sperm that's causing birth defects. So, sorry, guys. That's not a joke. That's just a piece of information. But yeah, I did. I waited till I was 40 to get pregnant. And now I have to worry that my baby's going to be retarded. Not because I'm 40, but because my husband is retarded. What did you think I was going to get at age 40? You know, it's true what they say. All the good ones are taken. All the good ones are taken. When I was young, it was like a buffet of men. I could have had anything to choose from. Then I started looking around. All that's left is like a couple straggly pieces of lettuce, a soggy noodle, you know, slim pickings. But no, my husband, he's very sweet. He comes home from work every day. He's like, oh my God, I love you so much. I couldn't wait to get home and see you. You are my dream baby. To the baby. And they say, oh, hey, hon, to me. Yeah. Now, the baby gets all the attention. She gets way more likes than me on Instagram. I'm using her to increase my following. But nothing makes your skin look older than having every picture taken next to a newborn baby. Seriously. I go to a party. Nobody cares about me, you know. They're just snatching the baby from my arms. It's getting passed from person to person. I don't even know where it is. It's across the room. It's like bringing a bag of cocaine to a party. And it never comes back in the same condition. Never the same condition as I left it in, you know? They always bring her back when she's crying. They ask this dumb question. They all ask the same dumb question. Why is she crying? I'm like, I don't know. Like, baby ESP? I guess she doesn't like you. And you know, their face just falls. I mean, they really care if this baby likes. Nobody cares if I like them. They really care if the baby likes them. They're doing all kinds of antics, like to get this baby to smile. I'm like, well. And then you know what else they say? And this is very rude. They say, oh, she's so cute. I want to steal her. I'm like, that's a felony, first of all. And if you knew how much she shits and cries, you would not be saying that. I mean, this baby, for being so small, takes monumental shits. Like, no diaper can contain it. Like, my sister actually sent me for a present a box of rubber gloves. That's how bad it is. And, yeah. But, and she hates getting her diaper changed. She's kicking and screaming, and the feet are getting in it, and her little foot is becoming a cute little shit stamp. Little shit footprints all over the wall. But you know, they don't give you birth certificates these days. They don't put your footprint on the birth certificate anymore. No, you have to go to Target. You have to get your own stamped kit, and it is very difficult to get the baby to make a good footprint. I mean, it's almost impossible. So now that shit footprint is the best footprint I have of her, I'm never washing my wall again. No, but my husband, he's very nice. He does diaper duty. He changes a lot of dirty diapers, which is very, very sweet. But it's also a little creepy because he refers to the baby's private parts as her pussy. This doesn't sound right. Oh, let me make sure I don't get any shit in her pussy. I'm like, this doesn't sound right. But you gotta cut him some slack because the only female genitalia he's ever seen before was in like Tijuana whorehouse. I'm surprised he doesn't call it Panocha. Seriously. All right, I've been getting the light. But I'm Wild Joe. You can look me online. Wild Joe Comedy on Twitter. Thank you. And we're filming and we're also recording today the Dive Bar Comedy podcast. And some of the comics tonight being interviewed and they're going to be on the podcast. And I hope you guys check it out at divebarcomedy.com. Thanks for coming out. Thanks to Universal Bar and Grill, and to GT's Comedy Jam, and to our host, Mista See.
Another round of applause for Miss Wild Joe. Yeah. Oh man, I need a baby shit print on my crib too, right? I gotta get a fat girl pregnant, something. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. So wait, it's really complicated to get the baby to like kind of hold still to get the stamp? So do you think that's why the hospital stopped doing it? Because they're like, fuck this shit, fuck these babies. I'm not fighting with your fucking baby to get a print. You take your shitty ass baby home, and you figure that shit out in Walmart your goddamn self. Fuck, I love hospitals.
Hey guys, looking for a tent? Need a tent for storage? You need a tent for your wedding. You need a tent for your party. You need a tent because you have no garage. Well, log on to webtentsale.com. webtentsale.com. And browse around. See what you want. See what fits your needs. Once again, webtentsale.com. webtentsale.com or call 1-877-918-TENT.
Hey, I'm back with Anuska Miller again. She's here at the Universal Bar and Grill. Anuska, you did our show at Liquid Zoo last time.
Yeah, hello Los Angeles. Here we are again doing some comedy. Yeah, the zoo was amazing. And this is my first time here in the Bar and Grill. And, I hear the word bar, I'm in. Grill, not so much. I'm vegan, but, it's fine.
What, so far, just from the looks of it, how does it compare to the last place?
I can't remember. I'm kidding. It's different. This is a beautiful place. I mean, there's a bar. I'm staying.
So tell us about your sex life, Anuska Miller. What's it like? Are you married?
GT, you're only saying that because this is a beautiful woman. You never asked any of our other guests about their sex life.
The only reason I'm talking about bars and alcohol so much, I was hoping you will not ask me that question because it's a bloody mess.
I hope it's not really bloody though.
At the moment, it's debatable.
Well, Anuska has an interesting life. She owns a spa, which that's an accomplishment right there. What are some of the do you do the vagina steaming at your spa?
No, absolutely not.
Any vagina treatments at your spa?
No, you caught me with that. No
Okay.
vaginas.
I don't know. I hear about some weird spas. So your spa is on the up and up. It's a very legitimate spa.
Yeah, it's a legitimate. It's just the facials. Oh my God. I'm here to do some comedy, like talking about spa is so serious. Yeah, and I'm never there because I'm actually lately focusing on comedy and, stuff like that. But yeah, L2 Organic Spa, come check it out.
You smell like you just came from a spa. You smell very fresh.
That's because I showered.
Organic spa. What makes it so organic? What do you put? You put some organic stuff on guys, like seaweed or what? Or wheatgrass?
Okay, so I have a garden in the back of the spa, And there are some plants and fruits, so I cut it, smash it, apply it on the people, stuff like that.
Is this for real? You really have a garden in the back of the spa?
No, I'm fucking with you. I ordered organic products from Hungary because the sun apparently is so healthy over there, and and some other parts from United States.
Wow, Hungary. Who would have known?
Yeah, Hungary and some farms in United States. Organic, good stuff.
That's good.
Let me go back to the bar subject.
Yeah. Do you like organic alcohol? We have an organic alcohol here, organic vodka. You will love it. It's called Global Vodka. It's organic and it's from Italy.
It's a freaking miracle by living in LA for 15 years now that I actually didn't get to any AA meeting or nobody's called me alcoholic yet. But that's because I'm not, Yeah. I can't afford alcohol as a comedian, you can't afford anything.
How much alcohol do you have to drink to become an alcoholic?
I have actually no idea. I should ask my alcoholic girlfriend.
How much alcohol does she drink?
I don't know. She goes by bottles instead of by glass. Why are we talking about this?
We talk about all kinds of things. We talk about sex, drugs.
Gigi's real interested in sex. And he's real interested in sex only because you're a beautiful woman. He was never asking any of the other people about sex. This is a new side of GT.
Yes, I did.
Well, I'm going to say thank you for a compliment and right back at you. And sex, I don't even know what it means. S-E-X. I just know love, whatever.
Oh, you're so romantic. This is a true romantic.
What do you do when you wake up what time do you wake up?
I'm like a Buddha. I'm always awake.
This is very deep thoughts with Anuska.
So what do you? You're a Buddha. You wake up. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
GT farts. That's his first thing.
Oh my God! When I wake up, I first need to realize that I'm up, and I'll figure out how to jump out of bed. Actually, lately I've been teaching spin and yoga, and if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even get up out of my bed. I don't like to exercise, and so that keeps me moving.
You don't like to exercise, but you teach exercise.
That's right. That's the only way to go. Yeah.
So do you currently have a boyfriend or?
Oh my God, GT can't get off this line of questioning.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to talk about this yet. Yeah. There is something on the stove. Yeah.
Wow, GT's so interested. Never heard him so interested.
Do you do any kind of? Are you a big marijuana smoker?
No, not so much into drugs. No, I need to keep the clear mind for.
So you only drink clear alcohol, like vodka.
Occasionally, but yeah, I'm rather into wine. So if you want to get me something for a birthday or just for meeting me, thinking I'm funny, get me a bottle of wine.
That's nice. That's the healthiest alcohol, I think.
Yeah, they say it's lots of antioxidants in the red wine. At least that's my excuse.
So back to spin class. I took spin class and I really injured myself because it hurt my legs. It hurt my quads. And that was the only thing it hurt. It just hurt one muscle. And I thought, this is a dumb class. It just works one muscle the whole time.
Well, you sound so much luckier than Amy Schumer in her movie, I'm Pretty, because she really knocked her head off, falling off that spinning bike. Did you see the movie?
No, I didn't see the movie, but my legs hurt for 2 weeks afterward, but just in one place.
Are you kidding me? I couldn't use my crutch after I did it first time, but you get used to it, Or you don't sit. You just keep cycling and standing. It works.
So you feel like you get a full body workout, or is it just doing that one part of your thigh?
Well, I would say cycling is for those who cannot sleep. It's exhausting, so it keeps you fit, you're tired, and you will sleep.
That's good. I don't have any problem sleeping. I love to sleep. I have a baby now, and I use the baby's nap time as my excuse to take naps all the time, go to sleep early. I'm sleeping all the time now.
Yeah, I wanted to have that excuse too, but instead of the baby, I got, the other thing. So
What other thing, a dog?
Oh, no, the Russian crew came to visit. Oh my God, are we supposed to talk about these things?
Russian what?
Is
The Russian, like a red river of... is that what you're talking about? Well,
that what we call it in the United States? Oh.
I don't know. That sounds like a Russian thing. I'm trying to understand the language barrier.
Yeah, there it is. The Russians instead of the baby. So I have no excuse for napping.
We call it our monthly friend or Aunt Flo.
God, I'm so glad that we actually educate our audience about our such a personal things. It sounds really good. I think they will actually come to our next show just because of it.
Yeah, Aunt Flo. It's kind of like a play on words.
Yeah. Man, I didn't mean to offend you anyways. Like, I didn't mean to make you flip me the bird.
Well, I can't understand him. He's usually loud and yelling, but now it comes to interviewing you, he's talking in his sexy voice.
What is he? What did he say?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't understand half of what American people are saying, which is kind of good, because not always everything is so smart.
Yeah, sometimes you don't want to know what he's saying.
No, I mean, I agree with you. High five on that.
All right, we better go. Our show's about to start. Thanks for talking to us again, and can't wait to hear your set.
Same here. I don't know what's gonna come. Let's see.
All right. So let's get cranked up for the next comedian. We got some wonderful talent coming up right now. Are you ready for the next comedian that's coming up right now, y'all? You goddamn right. So put your hands together, show some love, and put it together for the lady with the A for the first name and the M for the last name, and it's Miss Anuska Miller.
My God, what a great voice. Wow. You guys look good. Hello, everyone. Hello, LA. Yeah, you can tell. I used to have an accent. I lost it. Let me put this water down. I need help. But then who doesn't? We live in LA, right? Hi, you guys. My name is Anuska Miller, and I have to tell you, I just came from Monterey. Yeah, as you can see on my t-shirt, and I barely survived. I had a show there, and what it needed to take me like 3 hours from Fresno to Monterey. It took me 7 hours. That's not because I was wearing heels, although I did have it on me. It was because, and this is not a joke, but maybe you find it funny, I didn't. It was a leaking radiator in 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and every gas station that has a free water, we had to stop and then fill the radiator as well as the buckets, and then we stop also between the gas stations. So pretty much every 7 miles we would stop, and there was no AC. At the beginning, I thought no AC, that was like a most difficult thing, but then I learned as we took the road that actually the rest of it was on it, so it was like, wow, I'm here, I'm so happy to be here. So let me tell you the story, how I got here. So my name is Anuska, and I was born in Croatia. For those who don't know, Croatia is located between Italy and freedom. As a matter of fact, even my name, Anuska, stands for I'm getting out of here. And I used to be a runway model, reason why I used to run from home a lot. Yep. I was also firstborn in my male-dominated culture. In my family, firstborn is supposed to be a boy. So I was raised to be standing up. Yeah. Yep. And now I just do it by choice. Yeah, I want to see me do it. So, I grew up in a very functional family. Now, don't be jealous. It happens. My parents' function was to beat the shit out of me. Oh, don't be sorry or sad. I'm fine. As a matter of fact, it didn't hurt at all because they took turns. Yes, and Sunday was a day of rest, so I rested. However, the problem with that story was that my father was an atheist, so he didn't rest. In the meantime, my mom said that I was difficult. I love my mom, I decided right then and then to make everything different than my mom. So, my mom cooks and cleans. I don't cook shit, I don't clean shit. I'm a runway model. I don't even eat. Hello? As a comedian, I can barely afford the food, so that explains that. I don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg, but there it is. We are still debating on that. The comedy or the money. As a matter of fact, I have to tell you this. The Bank of America just sent me an email saying, hello, your bank account is minus $25. Bitch, tell me something I don't know. I think I'm gonna cancel that bank because, like, it's not like I have enough space to have $15 in my pockets. It's not like I need a suitcase. So, yeah. So I do teach yoga, as Wild Joe mentioned, and the spin. I'm really lazy. I know I look fit, but to be honest with you, the only way to get me out of the bed is if you give me the job in a gym. So I'll show up. And as I pretend, do as you, how they say, do it, make it till you, fake it till you make it. Oh my God, I'm faking everything. It's LA, right? All right. So, let me see. Right? Oh my God, okay, so, I came to America, and in order to fit in, I chose an American last name. And first, I chose Simpson. Then OJ showed up. Then I chose Weinstein. Then Harvey showed up. I was like, what the fuck? So I went for a happy hour, and they had a Miller time. As you know, now I'm Miller. Can you freaking imagine if I chosen the moose head? Is it beer like moose head? I freaking love it. So let me just, before I go, leave you with this. Once, I rented an apartment in Inglewood. Oh, I did. And my girlfriend asked me if I was out of my fucking mind. I was like, girl, I'm out of my fucking mind all the fucking time. What you asking me that for? So, next morning, joke aside, there was a body across the street on fire.
Oh, shit.
Dismembered, colorful, smoking. So my friend goes, hey, girl, don't you want to get out of there? I was like, girl, don't worry. It's not like it's in my living room. It's across the street. I love you guys. My name is Anuska Miller. It's Anuska Miller Comedy. And I'll see you again. Thanks.
Great job. Another round of applause for Miss Anuska Miller, the Croatian sensation.
Hey ladies, are you looking for hot deals on sexy styles? Check out everydaysweetheart.com. Everyday Sweetheart, where you can find the most sexy fashions for going out, club wear, or just to show off for your loved ones. So check out everydaysweetheart.com and get 10% off with deal code TAKE10, TAKE10, take 10. Thanks a lot.
Al Greene. We got Al Greene coming up right now. And he's been on GT's Comedy Jam for since back in the day. My goodness, what's going on, Al Greene?
Oh man, how y'all doing, man? Yeah, it's been rocking with GT, man. So we was across from the Hollywood Hotel.
Yeah, man, at the Lotus Lounge. Remember the Lotus Lounge with the Korean and the little Asian lady going crazy?
Yeah, man, there was always some crazy shit. I think we even had a fight over there, didn't we? Had somebody come in, yeah, had to fight. Then parking, you had to fight for your parking. This comedy shit's real. People don't understand.
Man, we had a comedian take off his shirt. He was ready to fight another a heckler, and then the heckler was huge as hell, and they were about to fight. And what happened is, the Mista See guy in the middle.
Let them know that comedian wasn't me that took his shirt off. See, if I would have taken my shirt off, then there wouldn't have been no fight. They would have been like, nah, they'd have poked me or something, but they wouldn't have fought me.
Well, the heckler was about your size, and the guy that took his shirt off was probably half as big.
Yeah, I remember that night. It was crazy, So I guess some people can't take a joke. I don't know what happened.
And some comedians, they can't take heckling. How do you feel about hecklers?
Hey, you gotta be able to take it all. That's why I like about GT show, because it's not your typical, safe spot for comedy. You got people talking at the bar. They're watching the Dodgers. They can really give a fuck about what you're saying on that stage when the Dodgers hit a home run. So if you can't do these type of rooms, it's kind of tough to go and do the big comedy rooms, because this is where you work your shit. You earn your stripes in these kind of rooms.
Yeah, we're lucky there's no sports on tonight.
It's almost like being in dive bars is like being at a jail. It's like you never know. Someone's gonna say something, and then it's gonna piss you off,
Right.
and then you're like, oh, I can't. If you're the type of person who wants to get up and fight, man, it's like.
It's like in these dive bars, it takes all the comics to win the room over. Like tonight, it's like we get to go home like we won tonight. Like we fucking beat the dive bar, And then some nights you go home, you're like, damn, that dive bar kicked our asses tonight, But no, we won tonight. We had a great show. If you can get some dive bar laughs, man, you're a great comedian.
Oh, there is some sports playing. There is some football playing, and nobody even paid attention to it.
The Dodgers up 1-0. I don't know if it's a repeat or not, but the Dodgers up 1-0. So the Dodgers hit a home run. So they were watching the Dodgers. And now it's the Raiders. So, hey, we got their attention with the Dodgers and the Raiders on, man. That's a great-ass show.
Yeah, I didn't even notice the people watching the TV because I got a lot of laughs. You got a lot of laughs, too.
Yeah, the whole room was a good room, We won it over. And, they didn't care about the shower curtain. We got the shower curtain and the globes. But it's a great room. I like it.
Tell us that lady you with.
Oh, that's my friend. She came to support me. She loves live comedy, so anytime you can get somebody come support you at the dive bar, that's a true fan, right?
Exactly. It's like this type of place where there's not much stress. You don't have to you're not supposed to like bring in like a whole bunch of 5-10 people in order to go on stage. Like most comedy clubs. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes, I like that. Plus, right here, you get to see the traffic going by on Lakersham. The big red tag. But yeah, it's a great spot, man. Cool people. You got Mista See. You never know how you're gonna be brought up. I like that too, because you don't know. Like, I didn't know if I was going. You don't never know when you're going up. You gotta kind of listen for Mista See, and you'll figure it out in his long. How he brings you to the stage, kind of like a DJ, kind of like the host, all in one. So I like it. Last time, though, he sang Al Greene. He brought somebody else up.
So what's it like having the name Al Greene? Since, I love Al Greene. He's an awesome singer. I love all his music. But you must be tired of hearing, like, all the comparisons, huh?
Well, no. Actually, I don't. Because, especially in Hollywood, any little edge you can get, a talking point, it's cool. I like the name. I got an E on the end of my name, so it makes it a little different. I don't let women cook hot food in my house before noon because I don't want to get hot grits thrown on my neck like Al Greene. So I gotta pay attention to stuff like that. Nothing hot before noon. I gotta be wide awake when you're cooking in my house.
I hate to be stereotypical, but are you from South Central?
No, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
You're not? Oh, it's because I saw you wearing Lakers shirt one time.
I love the Lakers. I've been a Laker fan all my life. Yes, I've been loading since Magic Johnson.
And you're from Kentucky.
I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. Back when I'm an old guy, man. So when I grew up, man, only two teams was on TV: the Lakers and the Celtics. So you made a choice. And I got family that's from out here too.
What about the Kentucky? They don't have a team?
Well, not a pro team. So like we're Louisville basketball. I'm a diehard Louisville Cardinal fan.
Like the Louisville Slugger?
I'm not big on baseball. Yeah, the Louisville Sluggers from Louisville. That's the factories there. We have the Reds farm team there, the Louisville Bats. That's our baseball team. But no pro teams yet, but we're a big college town.
All right. What do you think of LeBron James coming to the Los Angeles Lakers?
I like it, man. I didn't want to see him come if we're giving up our young guys, but I like inserting LeBron into it with the young guys. I think people underestimate the core team that we have. When you put LeBron's veteran leadership, it's going to be a great fit.
Wow, that was a random question, but you were prepared with the answer. You could be a sports commentator. You seem to know a lot.
I could be a sports commentator. I shoot straight. I make sense. I'm not emotional. We got some emotional Laker fans out there. Like, they think every year we're supposed to win the title. Kind of spoiled, Sometimes you got to understand the ebbs and flows of sports, and Right now, we've been doing some rebuilding, made some good decisions, and we're on the up and up.
You actually go live to the Laker games and see them play live?
I have been to some live Laker games. I've been to some good ones. I actually went to the Heat-Lakers game on Christmas the year after the Lakers won the championship. So it was like Kobe and LeBron versus each other. And we had a good team that year. We lost. I've sat courtside. I've sat behind the bench.
What year was this? What year?
I forgot the year. What it was like 2000, maybe 11 or 12. After we won we still had Bynum and we had Fisher and what's his name, Lamar Odom.
Remember the first championship we had with Shaq? Remember? I was outside the Staples Center.
See, I didn't live here then, so I had to watch it on TV. I just had to watch all the highlights. I didn't move out here till 2010. So like as soon as I got here, we had won a championship, and that was the year I went to the game. My brother, he's been out here, so he took me to the games. But yeah, I do remember the games with Shaq. The biggest game I remember in the playoffs with the Lakers and Shaq was when we came back against the Spurs.
I don't know what game I went to, but I went to Lakers game, and those guys are big in person. They're big, but when you sit close by them, you can tell they are absolutely huge.
The whole bench smells like Ben Gay, don't it? We used to have Phil. Remember he used to sit on that tall chair?
Wow, I don't think I was close enough to smell him. I could see him, but I couldn't smell him.
Yeah, the whole bench smells like Ben Gay. I was close.
That's really close.
Spit on my popcorn.
And they passed out these weenie things, like big, like blow up weenies, like gold and purple weenies, and we were beating up.
Right, and then when they win, they have all the confetti and shit, and we sing "We Love L.A." I like all that bullshit. Yeah.
It's fun. It's a real experience.
Man, I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever have those days back, man. Do you think we'll ever have those days back with like kind of feel with Shaq and Kobe kind of feel?
Oh yeah, definitely. Right now with Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, you got Kuzma, Josh Hart, and you put them in with LeBron. Hey, them guys are gonna be great, and we're gonna win a championship. That's all it takes is winning. You start winning, you get that fever back. Then you expect to win. And then you got to look at the Golden State Warriors. They're going to get older. See, we're young. We got to wait for them to get a little older. Our guys don't even have grown man hair on their face yet. You give a couple they could get a couple baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? Good grown man hair on their face. They'll settle on down. They'll be all right. Plus, Lonzo Ball can pass the ball like Tom Brady, man. He puts it on the money.
Wow, we're talking about basketball. This is a basketball podcast now. So, what else you got going on with comedy, Al Greene? You've been doing any cool shows lately?
Yes, I've actually been doing a lot of stuff out in Orange County at the Rec Room. I have a show there September 19th. I headlined there last night, but I'll be there again September 19th. I'll be there October 17th, and then October 27th. That's a Saturday. So I've been doing a lot of stuff out there. Real cool room. It's formerly Surf City Comedy Club. It's now the Rec Room Comedy Club, and so I like it because I live in Orange County too, so that cuts an hour off my drive.
Oh, nice. Yeah, a headliner set, that's a longer set usually. I felt like you got cut off right before you were about to tell that fun story with the two fat ladies in the hotel room.
Yeah, that was just the beginning. That's a pretty long joke, and I just want to touch on it, but I didn't want to go into it and ride the light like that because that's a fun joke. I enjoy it, but it's a true story too.
Wow. Wow, that's some visual.
That was their fantasy, not mine. I knew it was a TMZ. I was like, we ain't got no business doing this shit. But that was their thing. They wanted to take me down like Chris Brown. That's
You're a nice guy. You're fulfilling people's fantasies. That's a nice of you. Nice guy.
That's the least I could do. That's the least I could do. But and they were catcalling me and everything. They rented the room. It was a handicapped room. We had a big walk-in shower. You can get 3 or 4 wheelchairs in there. So it was enjoyable.
Wow. People are going to have to check out your full show so they can hear the full story there.
Definitely. They should come out September 19th to the Rec Room in Huntington Beach. Check out my whole show. Or when they see me coming on the GT show, they can get 7 to 10 minutes of each part of the show. Like, I'll continue where I left off next time.
Where can people find you online?
On IG, comedian Al Greene. That's with the E on the end of people. E. That's comedian. If you don't know how to spell comedian, I'm not gonna spell this shit out for you. ALGREENE. Make sure you put that E on the end, or you won't find me. You'll find somebody else. It won't be me. But that's the best place to find me. I'm on Facebook, but I want you to find me on IG first, because you might not like me on Facebook because I'm kind of outspoken. I might say some shit to piss you off. But on IG, I just do pictures.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. On Instagram, all I got is my pictures of my food and random insects I see and stuff like that. But yeah, you got to go to Twitter or Facebook to get my comedy stuff.
Right. Yeah. So I prefer people to go find me on IG. You know, that's the best place. And then also remember, men out there, I specialize. People don't know this. A lot of people don't know this, but I specialize in men's non-surgical hair replacements. So if you find me on IG, you'll see a lot of stuff to do with men's hair wigs and me doing comedy.
I saw that. The guy had a wedge taken out of his head, of like a bald wedge, and then the rest was like full lustrous curls.
Well, the whole top was actually a wig, and what I did is he just needed repaired in one spot, so I was able to cut a section of his wig out and then put a new section in and make it blend with the old one.
Wow. Yeah, I think GT needs that.
Oh, man. My head is always cold. It's freezing. Or it gets burned during summer and it's freezing during cold. I'm always wearing a hat. You know, it's like IG. Is that Instagram?
Yeah, look, I can hook you up with a wig for you, IG. I mean, for you, GT, and also your little one, man, little GT. Y'all can have matching hairstyles, like Big G, Little G. You know, the baby wig. You know.
You think I should get a wig? You think I'll be more accepted, more liked by people? It seems like I'm not really liked by people.
I don't know. I think your very round head is part of your look, so I don't know how you'll look with a wig. I've never seen you with hair before.
Well, you go get some old pictures, find a hairstyle you like, and man, we can do that shit.
That'd be fun. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. What else? You got going on as far as yeah, you were on Punchline TV with me, and that thing supposedly aired someplace. I don't know where.
Oh, really?
It's like Punchline TV. I was on cable, and I don't know. I never had anybody come up to me and say, "Hey, I saw you on Punchline TV."
Me neither, but it's a good sound bite. But I'm telling you what fucked me up that day is when I get there for the taping, and I find out like 30 seconds before I go on stage, it's clean comedy only, and I'm like, but I see GT's here. I'm like, how's this clean? You know. But I had to go up there at a moment's notice and do a whole clean set, and that was funny though. That was funny.
Yeah, GT's got a clean set now though. He's got his bird call set, so he can do some clean comedy.
Well, I didn't have a bird set, so I just had to take the cuss words and stuff out of my jokes, make them TV friendly.
Yeah, I don't have any clean jokes either.
I auditioned for the Gong Show, and they were like, "Hey, we like what you're doing." They called me, kept on calling me. They made me sign all sorts of contracts and, sign this, sign that. So they wanted to know about my past relationships and all my stuff on YouTube and everything, and all the detailed information about my past everything and this and that. And they didn't call me back.
Well, it was after he gave out his YouTube page and all of that information. That's when they stopped calling him back.
Oh, they must not like what they saw. It's funny though. I filmed something for a game show, Snap Decision. I did it a couple years ago, and they said, "Oh, we'll let you know when it's gonna air." I forgot all about the shit. And then another actor comedian friend of mine hit me the other day and said, "Hey, they're getting. I couldn't tell you before because I signed these paperwork, but they saw me on there because they filmed it too. I didn't know they filmed it. They said they showed the little scene to them. They said, oh, they had to say how they didn't know me, but they let me know that it's just now finished up filming, so it's supposed to air. So I hope to find myself on TV, get a TV credit or something.
What show was that?
It was called Snap Decision. It's kind of like this, where they pull you to the side and they just start asking you certain crazy questions. They kind of interview you and they ask you questions, but you don't really know what they're gonna ask you. They've done a little research about you, and you have no idea.
Oh, cool. That's cool. Well, good luck. I hope it comes out. And I enjoyed your set today. It's always fun having you on the show.
I appreciate it. I appreciate being here.
All right, Al Greene, man. I always appreciate you, man. You coming on my show and shit, and really appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. You've been cool. You always come through, bro. Really appreciate it. I'll see you some other time.
All right, that's another Dive Bar Comedy Podcast. And thanks to our listeners for checking it out.
All right. So we got another comedian coming up in a little bit. GT did his thing. I loved it. You ready for the next comedian? Give me a hell yeah. If you're ready for the next comedian, give me a hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Now, this next comedian coming in right now, he got a wonderful name. It sounds like he's from like the 40s or something. He's like, I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do, it's all that I need. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. I wanna spend my life with you. So put your hands together and show some love for the men who coming up. He got the name of the song right there. Mr. Al Greene.
Last time he did all that singing and shit, he brought somebody else up. I was like, damn, it's cool. That's why I was a little hesitant this time. Man, is it me or if you're over 40, is Facebook turned into the obituary? Like, I'll be scared to click on that shit, you know? And everybody trying to personalize every death, you know what I'm saying? They want everybody to look like you was real, like you really knew this person, you know? They're talking about somebody getting shot up at the Madden tournament. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about, I don't know nobody no Madden tournament. I'm 45, like, I retired from Madden in 2003, like, I don't know nobody at this shit. They're like, breaking news. The massacre in Florida hits home in California. I'm like, I'm not from here. Shit, I don't know this nigga. He's from Calabasas. I don't know no niggas in Calabasas. He's black. You think because he's black and I'm black, I'm supposed to feel bad? No, I don't know this nigga. Call me when a fat motherfucker gets shot. They're not worried. You know, like, oh shit. They shooting fat people. I get scared when fat people die. That's when I get scared. Don't call me for that other bullshit. Alan, they shoot up the mall. They shoot up the mall. Like, I don't give a fuck about no malls. Like, don't shit in the mall fit me except socks and cologne. Like, they can shoot all that bullshit up. That little Armenian selling that little fake jewelry for 3 times its worth, shoot that motherfucking kiosk bullshit up. His uncle selling 3 suits for $99, nothing over a medium, shoot that bullshit up too. Please stop at Wetzel Pretzel and shoot that bullshit up, man. That's a waste of a restaurant right there, I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck what you put on a pretzel. At the end of the day, it's a dry fucking pretzel. Like, who the fuck wants it? Would you like the Parmesan and pepperoni pretzel? No, bitch, I want pizza. I want this goddamn dry ass pretzel just because it got a pepperoni on it. It's still a pretzel, bitch. Would you like a cinnamon pretzel with the icing dipping sauce? No, bitch, I want a Cinnabon. What fat motherfucker passing up a hot cinnamon bun and go, oh, no, I got to have me a Wetzel pretzel. Man, fuck that shit. Shoot that bullshit up. Alan, they shot up the school. They shot up the school. I don't give a fuck about no school. I graduated, my kids done graduated. You're not gonna personalize this shit for me. Shit. Hope they shoot that mean lunchroom lady won't let you slide with 15 cents. Shoot that bitch. Then that one teacher whose class is only worth 1 credit, but she won't give you 6 hours of homework every night. Shoot that bitch class up. Got the easiest class in the universe. She got home ec, won't make you have 6 hours of homework. Shoot that shit up. I had little eggs. Remember the little eggs? You had the little baby eggs? Yeah, shoot that bullshit up. Telling you. The mean library lady won't charge you $800 for some old ass book. Shoot that bullshit up too. I'm telling you. Romeo, get your little ass out the way. We shooting up that ICDC bullshit. I ain't seen no successful motherfuckers from ICDC in my life. Shoot that bullshit up. Phoenix Online, we coming for that shit too. Shoot that 2 servers.
And they little laptop shit up right there, I'm telling you. They produce more smart dummies than I tell you. A Phoenix Online. That's just one step up from a Facebook degree. Like, the fuck? You the CEO of a used car lot. Get your ass out of here with this Phoenix Online bullshit. Ain't even met your teachers. Right. You had to pay for your internet too. Shit. If you can take your whole goddamn degrees and shit, get you a degree on your iPad, that shit's not gonna work in corporate America. That's all I'm saying. You're not that smart. Alan, they shoot up the Waffle House. I'm like, man, whoa. Waffle House. Oh, shit. You mean somebody got shot at the Waffle House or they shot everybody? Everybody? Oh, my God. I like waffles. I'll tell you, this is going to be difficult right here. Then I thought about that shit. I said, hold on. I don't even fit in the Waffle House. Like, they got them little bitty ass booths and shit. I don't fit in that motherfucker. I got to get my shit to go. Like, they shoot that bullshit up too. I thought about it though. What if I was in the Waffle House stuffed in that booth? You ever see the big motherfucker stuffed in the booth, man? And you get scared because you can see the G-forces pressing on our button. I'd have took a bite of my waffle, my button would have shot that motherfucker in the head and killed him. Now I'm getting raped because I'm a 300-pound dude in the prison named Buttons. Like, can't go to the penitentiary if your name's Buttons. It's tough, man. When I'm really like a Denny's man, but IHOP fits me. You ever been in that situation? I had a threesome with 2 fat girls before too. We had to get a handicap room. I knew it was some shit when they picked me up in a used ice cream truck. No, it's my time, y'all. I ain't gonna ride this light. Y'all give it up for y'all's host, GG.
Another round of applause for Mr. Al Greene. Shoot that shit up. I'm fucking with Al on that shit. Shoot that shit up. I work at LegalZoom.com. Can somebody go shoot that shit up so I don't gotta go to work tomorrow? Shit. By the way, shoot that shit up. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, shoot it up. Some shit got to go. Some shit got to go. Some shit got to go. The IRS, shoot that shit up. You know what I'm saying? The Department of Defense, shoot that shit up. The 2 houses of Congress. All right, I'm not getting in trouble tonight. But you know where I'm going. I think, are we out of comedians, CT? That's it, we're done. Oh shit, that's it, we're done. And it be the number 1, Mista See and GT, be the number 3, Al Greene is cool as fuck, be the fucking C, Kelly McConville, do the fucking me. Welcome to the Universal Bar and Grill. Mr. Call Super Brother coming on the field. Dan Pena, be audible quick. Mr. Richard Older, be the dick. Take it to my people that be cooking on the fly. Probably call a Super Brother banging on the wire. Do it for my babies that be dying on the cry. Shout out to the fucking club, fucking TT Comedy Jam. Peace out. Yeah! Thanks to the establishment, thanks to Global Vodka, thanks to GT Topoli for standing it up. Thanks to the, what is it called? The podcast? The Dive Bar Comedy Podcast. Definitely go listen to that. And check out everything else. Skip Bags. Love you guys. Thanks everybody for coming out. Great job by all the comedians. Give everybody a round of applause. And we out of here.